Stephen and Ayesha Curry's relationship timeline, from teenagers at church to power couple. Though they quickly became one of Hollywood's most powerful couples, Stephen and Ayesha Curry's love story had a humble beginning. The NBA star was 15 years old when he and Ayesha, then 14, met at church in North Carolina. Though they've both since admitted they were fond of each other at a young age, it wasn't until years later that they would reconnect as adults and give romance a shot. "I always had my eye on her, but I got a little shaken, for sure," Stephen previously told Parents Magazine of their teenage years.
Tired of constantly refilling your pet's water bowl? This filtered fountain keeps water circulating and offers a generous capacity, giving cats and small dogs convenient access to flowing water. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/5 right now.
A few years later, the Golden State Warriors point guard finally got the chance to pursue Ayesha while on a trip to Los Angeles, where she was living. During his West Coast visit for the ASPY Awards, Stephen and Ayesha spent the day together as just friends, and things later turned romantic. The couple tied the knot in July 2011. Ayesha put her acting career on hold after finding out she was pregnant with their daughter Riley, who was born in 2012. The duo later welcomed daughter Ryan, son Cannon and son Caius in 2015, 2018, and 2024, respectively. Keep scrolling to see Stephen and Ayesha's complete relationship timeline. Though they quickly became one of Hollywood's most powerful couples, Stephen and Ayesha Curry's love story had a humble beginning. The NBA star was 15 years old when he and Ayesha, then 14, met at church in North Carolina. Though they've both since admitted they were fond of each other at a young age, it wasn't until years later that they would reconnect as adults and give romance a shot. "I always had my eye on her, but I got a little shaken, for sure," Stephen previously told Parents Magazine of their teenage years. A few years later, the Golden State Warriors point guard finally got the chance to pursue Ayesha while on a trip to Los Angeles, where she was living. During his West Coast visit for the ASPY Awards, Stephen and Ayesha spent the day together as just friends, and things later turned romantic. The couple tied the knot in July 2011. Ayesha put her acting career on hold after finding out she was pregnant with their daughter Riley, who was born in 2012. The duo later welcomed daughter Ryan, son Cannon and son Caius in 2015, 2018, and 2024, respectively. Keep scrolling to see Stephen and Ayesha's complete relationship timeline. "I wasn't allowed to date in high school," Ayesha told Parents Magazine. "We always laugh that we were both focused on God." The couple opened up about how Ayesha dodged Stephen's attempt at a first kiss. "He was in mid-conversation and came flying at my face like a thief in the night," the doting wife told Parents Magazine when reflecting on the first time they hung out as adults. "So I was like, no. Then I thought, oh, I didn't know this is what was happening." Credit, Jard Siskin/Patrick McMullen via Getty Images. Stephen and Ayesha tied the knot in a beautiful summer ceremony in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Curry family grew in July 2012 when Stephen and Ayesha welcomed Riley. The toddler would go on to become a viral sensation after stealing the show during a 2015 NBA Finals press conference where she sat on her dad's lap and entertained the media. Ayesha revealed via Instagram that she and Stephen had gotten matching greater than less than tattoos, captioning a pic of their new ink, "At Wardell30 copied me smiling #Hiswig matchmine. Baby girl no. The gift of life is truly an indescribable thing," Ayesha wrote in a blog post shortly after the arrival of their second child. "We were fortunate enough to experience it all over again Friday night. Our beautiful little Ryan Carson Curry arrived perfectly healthy and happy. Seeing blue, Stephen and Ayesha welcomed their third child, a baby boy, 3 years after the birth of Ryan. On this journey, on this quest to protect me." Jack Curry, Stephen captioned an Instagram picture of the newborn at the time. Despite having a happy and healthy relationship, Ayesha admitted in a Red Table Talk interview that she often feels insecure about all the attention Stephen receives from other women. After she came under fire for her comments, the athlete took to Instagram to publicly support her. "Proud of you for being authentic and putting yourself out there. not being afraid of potential bull s hash and nonsense that could and did come at you. He wrote alongside a picture of him and his wife. Way more positive than negative with all of this. I love you. The Currys took to Instagram in July 2019 to celebrate their 8th wedding anniversary. Each day with you is the ultimate blessing. Getting to do life with you is an infinite sea of bliss. Through our ups and downs, we only become stronger, and that is the ultimate key, Ayesha wrote. Stephen, meanwhile, captioned his post, "Life is all about perspective, and my perspective is clear." That at Ayesha Curry. That's my baby right there. Love you and thank you for being my Proverbs 31:10-11 every day. After Twitter went wild over alleged nude photos of Stephen, which his agent said were absolutely not real, Ayesha joked on Instagram Live in December 2019 that she had all of the ingredients on hand to make eggplant parmesan. The couple made headlines in February 2020 when Stephen shared a risque photo of his bikini-clad wife straddling him. "Vacation vibes with my one and only," he captioned the Instagram post. "I love you," the athlete gushed via Instagram. "Thank you for always making me better, for pushing me, for keeping it real with me, for bringing light and energy to every room you walk in, for showing our kids what it means to be passionate and caring and loving, for always being my eyes and ears, traveling with me on every high and every low. And most importantly, for always being unapologetically you." Ayesha, for her part, tried on her engagement dress for the occasion. "I tried on my engagement photo shoot dress a couple months ago and it finally fit again." In a second tribute, she added, "9 years married, y'all. I love this man with my whole heart and soul. How is it possible that I love you more and more each and every freaking day? I have no words, Q, sweetest taboo." Just before Valentine's Day, Stephen called Ayesha his baby and his Valentine while praising her cover shoot for her Sweet July magazine. "I love to love you, baby," she wrote, while sharing several sweet photos of the duo over the years. For International Women's Day, Stephen honored his wife as one of the many influential, impactful, and hard-working women in my life. Ayesha shared what she learned about her husband amid the coronavirus pandemic during an appearance on Shop Today with Jill Martin, including a trait that turns her on. "Can't multitask for anything but is so patient in knowing that and so good with the kids," she said. "Probably so inappropriate, but it is. It's refreshing to see that." The athlete sweetly surprised his wife with a beautiful vow renewal ceremony in the fall. Ayesha shared photos via Instagram at the time, gushing, "He even picked out my dress for me and had it waiting. Our big girl Riley officiated, and Ryan and Cannon walked me through the grass of our backyard. It's everything I've always dreamed of but didn't know could be possible in this way. A moment I will never forget." 974 and counting. "You did that," the cookbook author wrote via Instagram on December 14. "I'm so proud of you at Stephen Curry 30. My ish, loving this journey with you more and more," Stephen wrote alongside a compilation of Instagram photos from the couple's romantic getaway in honor of their 11th wedding anniversary. "Already blessed in so many ways, and who knows what's next. That's the best part. Through it all we keep growing and loving each other. Next chapter begins, I love you." 1 Corinthians 13:8. The duo jetted off to a tropical destination to cap off their summer. Ayesha opened up about her health journey on The Rachel Ray Show, stating that she felt as though she had to live up to the athlete's wellness standards in order to feel healthy. "One of the biggest things, for me, that was a hindrance in a sense, was I was competing in my own weird, twisted way, in my head, with my very athletic husband and thinking I need to do all of the things that he was doing in order to find my balance and to stay fit," she admitted to host Rachel Ray. "And it took me so long to realize, no, my fitness journey and my plan are gonna look how that looks for me," she continued. "It's living that 80-20 life and making sure that I'm enjoying life's celebratory moments, and then, in between, making healthier choices. For me, it couldn't be so rigid, and I found the best results when I kind of loosened up a little bit." Ayesha posted videos via Instagram story showing the celebration after Steph made history on the court. "Let's go woo-woo," she captioned the footage. Her husband scored 50 points for the Golden State Warriors, breaking the record for most points in a Game 7. Steven shared a sweet Instagram tribute to his woman when celebrating their 12-year marriage anniversary. "I'm thankful for every experience we have shared together. The highs, the lows, the ways life has brought us closer together through it all," he wrote. "You have brought me so much joy and happiness from day one. Let's keep going." Ayesha gushed over her and Steven's love for golf on the Jennifer Hudson show. "It's something we can do together no matter where we are in the world," she said, noting that she's obsessed with learning the sport. Ayesha announced that she was pregnant with her and Steven's fourth child by unveiling her baby bump on the cover of Sweet July magazine. "I would load up the car and think, oh, I forgot something. But nobody was forgotten. It started to turn my brain a little bit," she said in her cover story interview. "So we set out on this journey, knowing that this would complete our family." Credit, courtesy of Steven and Ayesha Curry Instagram. Steven and Ayesha welcomed their fourth child, son Caius Chai. "Our sweet baby boy decided to make an early arrival," they wrote in a joint Instagram post in May 2024, alongside a black and white snap of the little one. "He's doing great, and we are finally settling in at home as a family of 6. "So grateful," Ayesha cheered Steven on as Team USA secured the gold medal win against France in the 2024 Paris Olympics men's basketball final. She was joined by the couple's 2 young sons, Cannon and Caius. Credit, photo by Craig Barrett/Getty Images for Time. Ayesha recalled the early days of her relationship with Steven during an August 2025 appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast. From saying, "I love you" first, and Steven not saying it back, to encouraging him to stay at Davidson for his senior year rather than enter the NBA draft, she was able to have a laugh over their early missteps. She also said that she never expected to get married or have kids until they got together. "I thought I was gonna be a career girl, and that's it," Ayesha explained. "And I had my eyes set on my goals, and I was never the little girl that, dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that." Steven and Ayesha celebrated their 15th wedding anniversary with a dinner date. The Warriors star shared a glimpse via his Instagram story, taking a quick video from the table. "Me and this beautiful lady right here," he began, celebrating 15 years of blissful matrimony. "We are blessed and grateful, and love is still alive, people. Don't forget it," Steven said before signing off.